Hello, all greetings, beloved human family. I send my love and blessings. I wanted to welcome you to this new day. Spend a few minutes. I thank you very much for tuning into my channel. I wanted to remind you to celebrate the day, to celebrate the new you, to celebrate the new possibility for life. For we are moving in this new moon in Aquarius tomorrow, and so this is a great deal of possibility for the new to be created, new boundaries to be set. The lines are going to be drawn this year for all kinds of new things will come into the collective consciousness. So it is important to make your choice, to choose to serve light and love for yourself and for all that you care about, rather than resisting and struggling. Because if we do not make that choice to allow this process to happen, we will be the choice will be made for us. So essentially what we want to do is to be able to harmonize all the extreme energies within ourselves. For we cannot harmonize the energies within the world, for there is so many human beliefs that are all kinds of extreme in human beliefs. But then we want to center in the divine presence, in love, light, and wisdom, so that we may experience the end of time. We may move into the present and to allow the soul to become the full manifester, the full not the navigator, but not the pilot, but the navigator of our life. The closer we are to that, to this presence, the more everything becomes simple and light and organized and harmonized. We're also having the Chinese New Year in a few days, so it's the year of the Rooster. So it's a big wake-up call. For the Rooster is basically the ones that will wake up everybody. So it is also about courage, about talent, originality, resourcefulness. It is also the mascot of France, so I hope there will be a good year for France. And so I also wanted to say, in terms of what I spoke about in terms of the human planes, I'm not trying to idolize Mr. Trump or his team. For of course I know they are powerful elite from the Wall Street circle, but they are not politician, insider politician. And so it seems like, if for those who follow a little bit what's going on, they seem to have a great determination to want to make change, to be straightforward and transparent, and more than any other administration I've seen previously. Of course, I would have preferred to discuss the timeline where Mr. Bernie Sanders would have been elected president, but such is not the case. We have to go through the collective timeline that has been chosen for us. So what we want, also I didn't mean to say that Mr. Trump has more humanity than Mr. Obama. That's not at all what I wanted to say. When Mr. Obama has been elected president, it created a huge collective awakening towards hope and peace, because he's such an eloquent speaker, and his words were directed toward global unification and peace. Yet when he came into office, he had to face situations that were far more difficult than he anticipated, and he couldn't do all the things he wanted to do. As far as I know, as far as I can see, he did a lot of things behind the scene. But he couldn't bring his peace on earth or his medical plan together, and so. But he may be coming back in 4 years. Who knows? This is a very brilliant person, and so we wish him well. We also want to wish well to Mr. Trump and all his team, so that they make the right decision, because they seem to be a little it seems to be easily triggered. Mr. Trump seems to be easy to trigger, and so we hope that he will keep a cold head, so that he will make cool decisions and be well guided in his choices. But then politics is, in essence, it is not that will make the change. It is all smoke and mirror. It is an illusion that they have created to make us believe that we need some external authority to create those changes, when actually the truth is within ourselves. Once we realize that, we create the change for ourselves, and we make that shift into a higher planes of consciousness, where we feel free and empowered. We become self-liberated. And so we then are able to understand that life in the third dimension is always an opposition of between the dark and the light, between all those opposites. There is always opposition and contradiction. Yes, there is an harmony and everything moves forward together. So we have to accept all emotion, all imperfection. The more we are able to accept all imperfection, the more perfection comes into our life. Because in the universe, nothing is perfect except the source or except the law. But when we get in alignment with the perfection of the law, then we become one with the law. So it's very much about integrating the acceptance of things, and then yet to hold on to your truth and not to compromise yourself, never to become a victim of anything or anyone, to allow others to remove your choice or to take away your free will, your power. So it is a year of self-empowerment. It is going to be the end of time, the death of the ego, the soul emerging. And so we are here eventually to look after God's business in a way, which is the business of life, the highest good of all humanity, the highest good of the planet, the highest good of animals, the highest good of trees, of minerals, so that all may eventually blend in and free, so this planet can be free. But that will happen very slowly and progressively. We have to stay attuned to each and every moment of now and to know what is ready to pass, or what are we called to do. And we follow that, in a sense, to know that at all time everything is fine. There is nothing that needs, there is no urgency to change anything. The only urgency is to find your joy, to find your peace, to go within your center. Always take the time to step out for a second, to take a few breaths, and from there to see if you receive a wisdom that will add to whatever you have to do. And so that was about, let's see what I wanted to. I'm going to pull out a card for the day. And here we have surrender, which is very much about surrendering all those things that do not work, to let go of the worry, let go of the stress, let go of the problem, let go of the old, let go of the past, let go of the fear, let go of the doubts, let go of all those things that prevents you from shining, from being you, from experiencing life to its fullest potential, and have faith that no matter what we go through, we need to go through on a personal level. And as we accept to go through that with our faith, we know that we are step by step being led to something better, something greater, something that is more integrated, more within our own power. Of course, to do that, you may want to help assist in the fabrication of your spiritual complex, or the development of your spiritual complex. Your light body. You may want to call on the galactic family, for we are all moving towards that plane. I've seen it on the horizon. The galactics will be coming. It's still a bit of time for now, but we'll come to discover that we live in a galaxy that's wholly populated. There are billions of civilizations within our galaxy, and there are a few very advanced civilizations right around us that are working closely in a benevolent way, in a gracious way, like the Arcturians, the Sirians, the Pleiadians, even Alpha Centauri, that's right next to us, is a very advanced place, a paradisical society. Also, you may call on the Ascended Master, whichever one you are comfortable with. They will come and assist, like Sananda, Saint Germain, Sanat Kumara, or Lady Mary, Lady Nada, any ascended master that you feel comfortable with. Also the archangels, you do call on Lord Michael, the Archangel Michael, the Lord Metatron, the Lord of Light, the Lord Melchizedek. Those are very, very advanced consciousness. They are divine beings. They are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No matter where you are on your path, if you ask for them, they will assist you in some way. It may not be fully conscious just yet, but know that all those invisible presence are here as resources that we will come to learn to use, and in order to gain alignment with that which is the highest path of wisdom and evolution for each and every one of us, and for the planet as well. Well, on those words, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much for your comment, for your subscription, for your messages, and I will return shortly. I'm going back to work. I have some painting to do, and I will come back and show some of those new works I've never shown before, and very soon I'm going to be able to hopefully very soon be able to present all those paintings in a more because there are so many of them, to put it in a catalog so that they can be more understood in relationship to how it has how did I get here from there? There was a very slow passage, and it's the same thing with life. We are who we are because we've been where we've been. And now we are moving into something new. So just have faith and trust, and just leap into the future, into your higher self, and enjoy that, and follow the flow, and all of life will be better for it. Thank you very much. Namaste.